right, good afternoon and welcome to the 4A State Soccer Tournament on the Natural State Sports Network, presented by UAMS Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. When orthopedic injuries happen, get expert care now. At UAMS Health Ortho Now, they provide fast, convenient care for all your orthopedic needs, from sports injuries to joint pain and beyond. No appointment needed. Walk in for immediate care, get on-site x-rays, and see the best in orthopedic care all in one place. Ortho Now is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, conveniently located at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Don't wait in pain. Walk in today. For more information, call 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674. Thanks for joining us here at Bauxite High School. I'm Steve Henson, and you are watching the 4A State Soccer Tournament on Natural State Sports. Joined by Avery McMullen on production. We appreciate you guys, and we are ready now and going in match number 2 of the day, as these two teams trying to punch their ticket to the semifinals tomorrow. And so a penalty kick to get things started here. And wide of the net on that one. This matchup between Green Forest and the Hope Bobcats. A matchup of squads that dominated in their first round matches. Ooh. Was serious contact there. A yellow card for Green Forest. So now the Bobcats looking to get on the board first here. And another whistle. Back to Green Forest we go. This one cleared. Makes its way into the visiting stands. So if you guys have enjoyed our coverage here at the 4A State Soccer Tournament. Things got started yesterday across 3 locations: Maumelle, Bauxite, and Robinson. Now we've got it down to two locations here for our final 8 matches before semifinal play. As they battle for it, they get into the corner. They do understand that it is difficult to see anything that happens down in those corners. We apologize for that. Not a lot we can do about that. It's just logistically the setup of this press box does not allow our camera to get quite to the corner, and a fight for it, and a goal. Goal for Green Forest. Number 14, I apologize, I don't have a roster for Green Forest. But a goal. And they take the lead quickly here with 36-15 to go in the first half. So now Hope will look to respond. This is a Hope squad that looked really good yesterday. They dismantled the Warren Lumberjacks. Now the Bobcats look to get things going here on the pitch. Down 1-0. That's the first goal they've allowed so far in state tournament play. Okay. We were a little confused. Our scheduling, we were not made aware of the change, I guess. It would have been great for our broadcast crews to know that change, but Hope has graduation tonight. So this match was actually scheduled to be played at 4, but because of graduation, it should have been Mina Morrilton. That's why the setup was wrong. And that shot deflected, makes its way under the Bauxite band stands. But yeah, so this was supposed to be Mina Morrilton, but because of graduation for Hope, things got moved around. So we were not made aware of that. We got a clock stoppage here with 33:41. As I think we are having some issues retrieving that ball from wherever it went under the bandstands over there. And again, we do apologize. There's absolutely nothing we can do about that corner. Kind of looked into it during our break. See if there's somewhere else we could move the camera maybe a little bit to a different booth upstairs, but then you're just going to lose more of the right side of the field. Plus that pole with their huddle cams, obviously we can't do anything with that. As the sun makes an appearance here for the first time today, and now Hope. A good job there by the Green Forest keeper as he deposits that soccer ball well off into the woods over there. Now Ramos with it, looking for a shot on goal. Couldn't quite get the feed in there, as I think he was looking to try to feed number 11, Anthony Dominguez, and a little much on that one. We'll welcome our Hope fans back. I know, that's got to be welcome our Hope fans back to the broadcast. I know had a lot of great Hope fans in the comments yesterday over on the Maumelle Sports Network in their win over Warren. It was a fun day for the Bobcats as they, as I said, dismantled Warren. Never a chance in that one. Now Green Forest trying to do the same here early to Hope. Green Forest yesterday took care of business in their first round matchup as they knocked off Brooklyn 5-1. Green Forest takes it away. Now they're on the offensive as they move it up the pitch. And tripped. And looks like the Bobcats getting ready to make some substitutions. Tell you what, if Avery, if the sun will stay away, it'll make it at least manageable out there. I was joking when I came back in the press box and planted myself in front of that air conditioner over there. I am not going to get along well with the humidity this year if it's already like this here early. This is not going to be a fun stretch of time. And, oh, had an opportunity. And trying to head that one in. Got the crown of the head instead of the forehead. Left that one up over top of the net. I mean, a great field goal in football, but counts for naught here in soccer. So now the Bobcats want to figure out this Green Forest defense. And now trying to pick up a second goal, nothing there. And for those of you who did watch yesterday on the Maumelle Sports Network, I have been working feverishly to perfect my goal calls. So hopefully you guys enjoyed here today. You guys feel free to hit us up in the comments. I, unlike Trip Keeter, enjoy interacting with our friends in the comments. Just keep it clean, have fun. Show your team spirit. We do love being interactive here at Natural State Sports, so don't be afraid to shoot us a little message in the chat. So now my question, though, begins. My question is, and this is maybe something that the Escolas over at Robinson, the actual host of the tournament, can maybe explain. But with the change, that changes the layout of the bracket. So my question would be is, does the winner of this match, I would assume it's still the same, we just moved the times around. So yeah, the winner of this match will play the winner of Robinson-Nashville. That match, assuming no changes, is being played at 4 o'clock today over on the Robinson Sports Network out at Robinson. And so by that point, obviously, we'll have the winner of this one. And you can watch over on the Robinson Sports Network to see who your opponent's going to be tomorrow. That match is set to be played at 4 o'clock tomorrow at Robinson, and you can find that one right here on the Natural State Sports Network. Today, all matches at Robinson will be on the Robinson Sports Network. All semifinal matches will be played tomorrow at Robinson, but here on the Natural State Sports Network. So do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. You guys have killed it so far. We've cleared 4,000 subscribers on this channel, so we appreciate that. Every subscriber is another person towards helping us continue to reach our goal of providing a platform, providing the largest platform in the state for student athletes to showcase their talents. So I'd love to continue to add those numbers. And be sure you share the stream out with friends and family who may be far and beyond that can't watch. So Hope with the penalty kick. And goal! What a shot there by the Bobcats. A great penalty kick there for Hope. And that was number 8, Anil Felipe. He had him a nice match yesterday. That gets the Hope fans up and going. Felipe looks to be playing with a cast on his right hand, but hey, you can't use a hand in soccer, so it's not going to make any difference for him. Pacheco in at goalkeeper for the Bobcats. One semifinal ticket already punched. Over on the girls' side of things, the Magnolia Panthers fall in our first match, 5-0 to the Brooklyn Lady Bearcats. So Brooklyn has punched their ticket. We're expecting some weather. Hopefully that holds till well after matches are over with. But I was reminded, because I just pulled up YouTube and found Ryan Hall, y'all, live streaming with the urgent live weather tornado outbreak. And the state of Arkansas sits right in the middle of it. So let's hope that doesn't come to fruition. We've had enough of that weather this year. I love all the little sounds of soccer, though. And I'm pretty sure they were trying to dent the building over there with that kick, as that one launched out of play. Now Green Forest left that one a little wide. So CAC, wow, big one there. CAC has knocked off the Lady Leopards on penalty kicks. And so CAC has advanced. They will face Brooklyn in the semifinals at 10 a.m. tomorrow over at Robinson. So congratulations to the Lady Mustangs. You can hear the Green Forest fans not happy about what happened there. And now quickly the other way. Green Forest looking to capitalize here. Got a man out front. Oh, collision between keeper and Green Forest player, and both are down. Pacheco holding his left knee. And let's hope, oh, wow, that did not look good. I really hope that Jacob Pacheco is okay. All of his teammates come in to check on him, and that was a rough shot that Pacheco took. Both players went diving for it, and Pacheco up. Waves at his bench. Got a little bit of a limp, but also looks like he's got some of them rubber pellets from the turf all over his face. So it looks like Pacheco's going to be all right. So that's great to see. So he's back up and flexing that left leg a little bit, making sure everything's good and intact. Got a decent limp, but seems to be okay. So. Oh, that's a penalty, right? You realize they allowed horse collar tackles in soccer. No complaints, it doesn't seem like. So. A Green Force player, I think he lost his tape. Oh, good move there, Hope. Now off to the races as Bradley Brown has it. Brown feeds it up ahead, and a good defensive play there by Green Forest to knock that one away. Hope still controls. Bradley Brown trying to escape some trouble as he kicks it back out to Aguilar. Aguilar into the middle. Aguilar. Nice pass, long shot is scooped up by the Green Forest keeper. Now Green Forest out on the run here. And now cleared out as Green Forest let it go out and reset. This one launched. Hope kicks it up into the stands. So. Halfway through our first half, we're all knotted at 1 here. Now again, Hope doing a good job of staying on the offensive here, and staying ahead of Green Forest. But Green Forest doing a good job getting back defensively, so again, I want to say big thanks to our friends over at UAMS Orthopedic and Spine Hospital for their presentation of the 4A State Soccer Tournament here on Natural State Sports. Hope you guys have enjoyed the broadcasts. We continue to try to elevate the spring sports in terms of broadcasting. Really took a deep foray into baseball this year. Now looking to continue to add with soccer and softball throughout this year and then into next season. So guys, make sure you check us out during football season as well. There's some great broadcasts across all of our networks. Currently 4 active networks that we for sure will be bringing you next year, and that'll be the Maumelle Sports Network, which myself and Tyler Chenault on the calls for football season. The Robinson Sports Network, which currently would be Chris Gay and Will Stafford, I believe. However, depending on a few certain things that we've got cooking, I may see Chris and Will on a different network next season. But be able to follow Coach Updegrove and his Senators now, no longer led by Athletic Director Coach Todd Escola, stepped down. Now still a soccer coach and athletic director, but turned the reins over to Coach Updegrove to take things over at Robinson. So we're looking forward to an exciting season. And, of course, the Mill Sports Network as they look to build on last season's success. Trip Keeter, Darius Robinson will bring you all the calls from the Galaxy. And then the Sylvan Hills Sports Network will be anchored at play-by-play by Jay Burr. And Chris Goodman was with him last year. Now we'll see. I'm not sure Chris's responsibilities have gotten grander with his time now with the Hot Springs Wise Guys. Open run for Hope. Dribbles it in. Can they get to a great play? Great job by Green Forest as that looked destined to find itself to the net. But a good job defensively to chase that one down. So we'll have Jay Burr as the voice of Sylvan Hills, and then we'll figure out exactly what we're going to do on the color side there. But please be sure to join us. Then we have a 5th network that I am literally chomping at the bit to be able to announce. Got everything worked out. Just a few little things here or there before we can actually make the announcement. But excited for that 5th network. We also have the Central Tiger Sports Network, Parkview Patriot Sports Network. Not sure if we'll have broadcasts on either of those networks this fall. Have not gotten anywhere on renewals with either of them, so we will see what happens there. So check us out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That shot wide left as we're down to 15-20 left in our first half. Green Forest, an opening here, but a good job as Hope chases it down. And that one, just couldn't get a clean kick on that one, or that might have been the second goal for Green Forest. One misses its mark, out of bounds. So a quick start to this one in terms of scoring, but that has now slowed significantly here over the last 10 minutes or so. Big audiences watching us here today. I know we were closing in on 300 watching over on the Robinson Sports Network in that CAC DeQueen matchup. CAC wins on penalty kicks and girls action. And closing in on 300 watching us here on the Natural State Sports Network as well. So appreciate that. Green Forest. Boy, look at Pacheco. Oh, no. Goal! Brooklyn scores again. Pacheco made the mistake of coming out of the net to knock that one away, and unfortunately left the net wide open. Great job by our camera operator there on that one, too. So 2-1 now. Green Forest with the lead. So Green Forest squad 13-0-1, 16-0-1 overall. And what a conference they come out of. Morrilton 10-2-2. And you think about Morrilton yesterday, they were issued a red card while down to Heber 1-0. Played with a man down and came back and I think ended up winning that one 3-1 with a man down. So impressive by Morrilton. That conference is just something else. You have Green Forest, Morrilton, Dardanelle, and Clarksville. That is a pretty legitimate top four. So last goal scored by, I believe, Milton Ortiz. Now, again, I do not have a Green Forest roster, so I'm trusting what I find on SB Live right now. So hopefully that's correct. If not, somebody can jump in the comments and correct me. That one booted away. That one might make the parking lot. It's out the gate, Somebody needs, you're going to have to make that ball pay to get back in. Now Hope got a chance. Goalkeeper out of the net. Shot on goal. Goal! Wow. Heating up here in Bauxite. Another goal for Anil Felipe. He's got 2 to start it, and it is a 2-2 tie here at at Bauxite once again. And Avery, I think we're in store for a battle in this one, man. So now Hope. Hope can go on the offensive. And take a lead here. They've been responding well. Uh-oh, Green Forest has an opening again. On both of these last 2 goals, we've seen the keeper come out make that mistake of leaving the net wide open. And this one unable to be run down by Green Forest. It's odd. For some reason, the chat isn't showing up on my computer. I didn't realize we had such a massive presence in our chat right now. So now that I got the chat in front of me, I don't know why it's not showing up on the computer, but this one. So now quickly as Green Forest are cleared away. Loving the nickname here for Giovanni Pizza, number 36. In the comments is affectionately being referred to as Pizza. I think that might be our opportunity, Avery, if 36 for Hope scores a goal. Oh, that one launched. I'm not going to get that one. There's snakes out there. Y'all can have that ball. That ball went well out into the woods. Let's see if, oh, no, I didn't go too far. That's an easy grab, I guess. Yeah, if Mr. Pizza gets a goal, that may be our opportunity to bring out the Pazuki. We've seen one undefeated squad go down today in girls action. The Queen Lady Leopards came in undefeated. They are no longer undefeated. As they fall to CAC. Green Forest looking to avoid that fate. As we're down to 5 minutes left in our first half of play. I wonder if live chat, oh, maybe so. Not sure why live chat's not showing up. I mean, I have it on my phone, but it's not showing. It's not populating on my computer for some reason. I wonder if it's the Wi-Fi. Maybe a block on the Wi-Fi not allowing it to pop up, to populate. Now Green Forest looking to take the lead back before the break. Oh, shot on goal is stopped this time by Pacheco as he covers that one up. Gio Pizza's got all kinds of nicknames. I'm seeing Hog Rider, the Fluffy Hair King. Personally, I think I'm a little partial to the Fluffy Hair King. That's pretty awesome. Now I just need him on the pitch so we can get a goal. And I can proclaim Pazuki. It's the only thing I ask of our Hope Bobcat friends and fans here in the chat is if Mr. Gio does find his way in and scores a goal, you guys got to go get yourselves a Pazuki from our friends at American Pop Pizza. It's only the greatest dessert pizza known to man and woman. There we go. Thank you, Fabiola, for the Green Forest roster. I do not have that in front of me other than what I can pull from SB Live, so I do appreciate that. I have no other rosters in this press box, and the only rosters I really have are the ones I brought with me from Maumelle yesterday. So I had Hope Warren on the match yesterday. So. That one knocked away and out of bounds. It's Christopher Alvarado. And that one lifted and wide right now as we're under 3 to play in our first half. Great first half here. Now a battle for it. Bobcats win the battle for the moment. Green Forest takes it back away, and a little shove. I hope bench. Uh-oh, we have a, yeah, we're going to get a yellow card on the coach. Yep. Hope's coach not happy about the lack of a call there. I believe one of the Hope players was shoved towards the sideline. He didn't like it. He had words for our official. And now the official has actually asked another, I believe that's a Hope coach or staff member. Someone has been asked to leave the sideline. And he has made his way into the stands over there. So he'll get to be a spectator. As this one launched away. You know, Avery, I think every sport should develop a card system for penalties. I do really like that with soccer. And as an official, I'd be really petty with it. I'd be like, what did you say? Here's your, no, I mean a red card, sir. Take that. It'd be great. And that one wide right. Right off the head of our sunbathing ball girl over there as she catches a few rays, getting ready for lake season. Just a reminder, if you're in the chat, keep in mind this is a sort of kids playing out there. And so let's just keep it clean, have fun. Everybody's having a good time. But, you know, as we know with social media these days, there's a lot of things you'll say in a chat that you wouldn't say to someone's face. And there's a lot of things I just don't want to read or hear or see. And we love to be able to keep the chat open and let you guys have a good time. Just be clean and have fun with it. That's all we ask. And this one finds its way out of bounds in the corner. And I said it earlier, you can't see it on camera. Guess what? We can't see it either. And that'll do it for our first half of play, and it's been a good one here with semifinals on the line, as it is a 2-2 tie right now between Green Forest and the Hope Bobcats. You're watching the 4A State Soccer Tournament on the Natural State Sports Network, presented by UAMS Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. Give them a shout at 501-686-TOSH, 686-8674. I'm Steve Henson. We'll be back with the second half in about 10 minutes.
Many people will experience orthopedic or spine issues in their lifetime, and the pain that goes along with that can make you feel, well, like a shadow of yourself. At the new Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, we are dedicated to providing Arkansans with a brighter future they deserve.
Now, thanks to UAMS Health, I am dancing through life.
Choose UAMS Health for a better state of health.
801 Cottage Drive, the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. It is a beautiful hospital that I think was one of the big draws for me to actually start my practice here.
Right.
And if you're an art connoisseur, there's, I believe, over 100 pieces of art by local Arkansans. So it's just a beautiful building and a nice setting to have your care.
So give us a it's on the campus of UAMS, right?
Right.
If you're thinking broadly. And the hours there, as you mentioned, are fantastic. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And Saturdays too.
game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit. Stayed down, remain humble and I made it work. Crazy how I came out so clean from the dirt. We was using candles on the nights the lights ain't work. We ain't never going back to that and that I merged. Turn your back on me, the worst mistake you ever make. Keep my grass cut, gotta watch out for the snakes. If it's on my plate, best believe it's getting eight. I'm falling like I'm Kobe 33 before the 8. I just want the rings and the medals and the trophies. I want the Kardashians and Jenner so I know me. I wanna take a Uber to the hills to visit Chloe. I want the floor seats cause I'm tired of the nosebleeds. When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit. I feel like I'm Scottie Pippen, putting on the work but they don't give me no recognition. Basically the league's MVP but the P is missing. I'm the most valuable but sometimes they tend to forget it. I live my life on the edge but my back against the wall. I make sure my shoes lace cause who gon' catch me if I fall against the odds, but I'ma beat them all. I used to have a lot of friends, I never thought my day one circle be this small, but who needs love if it's fake love? I'm trying to shine like the diamonds on Mike's glove. Get in my way and you gon' feel it just like Mike's glove. I'm trying to go from burnt rugs to the red rugs. That's facts. When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit. Who gon' stop me now? I'm on a roll, let me know. Who gon' stop me now? Who gon' stop me now? Who gon' stop me now? I'm on the roll, let me know. Who gon' stop me now? Gang, gang. When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit. When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
All right, welcome back to the 4A State Soccer Tournament here on the Natural State Sports Network, presented by UAMS Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. When orthopedic injuries happen, get expert care now at UAMS Health Ortho Now. They provide fast, convenient care for all your orthopedic needs, from sports injuries to joint pain and beyond. Call 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674. And they will get you squared away and taken care of. I'm Steve Henson, joined by producer Avery McMullen, and we are just about set for our second half of action. Here from Boxside High School, the Pit, as it is affectionately known as. And I'll tell you, this place is a lot of fun when it is full during football season. It is an intimidating place to play. I spent a lot of time out this direction growing up. Of course, graduated from Bryant. And so know this area quite well. Taking a look in over at action on the Robinson Sports Network as the Sand Lizards of Dardanelle trailed DeQueen with about 17 minutes to go in the first half of that one. The Leopards lead at 1-0. You look back last year, Clarksville, the 4A state champions, as they were able to knock off Dardanelle 2-1 in the final. The Queen Dardanelle matchup is a rematch of last year's semifinals, in which Dardanelle won 2-1. Just underway here in the second half. And again, as we get things going here in the second half, I'm going to remind you, please keep the chat clean. I do find far too much joy in putting people in timeout. Maybe that's the life of a dad of an 8 and a 12-year-old who I get to put in timeout all the time. But if I need to treat you guys like an 8 and a 12-year-old, then I'll do the same. So, again, please keep it clean, have fun. You can have some fun trash talk, but let's leave the language out of it, please. That's all I ask. Be respectful. As I promised, most of what those ugly things you have to say, you would never say to the face of the person sitting behind that other keyboard. So let's not be keyboard warriors. Let's be great sports fans, all right? slow start to action here in our second half. As both these teams scored quickly in the first half. And Hope's got to figure out a way to not be responsive, reactive to scores and get a goal here before Green Forest. They've done a great job of responding when Green Forest is able to get one, but haven't done much on the other end of that. So a 2-2 tie. It's been all Anil Felipe for the Bobcats as he has both goals here for the Bobcats. Felipe playing with the cast on his right hand. And now Green Forest got a chance. Pacheco, though, comes out. That was the other story of that first half was the last 2 goals of the half for both squads were on open nets when the goalkeeper came out, left the net empty, allowing the other squad to get a goal. So we'll see if they've cleaned that up. And battle. And Hope fans not happy with that call. And again, got to be careful. We've already seen a coach asked to exit the sidelines, and he is sitting in the front row of the stands behind the bench currently now. So Hope will kick this one in. And DeQueen has tied things up over at Robinson on the Robinson Sports Network, tied at 1. And for the sake of my business partner and producer, Will Watkins, let's hope that one doesn't go to penalty kicks as well, or he may lose his mind. They've already had one. The CAC knocking off formerly undefeated DeQueen in ladies action on penalty kicks. And this one bounced out of play. Hey, I do like Pacheco with the Chiefs. That's a footballer with the funny shaped ball. But I'll say the Pacheco here that's goalkeeper for this Hope squad. He's a good one. We learned in that first half he's a tough one too. As he took a shot coming out trying to make a save. Went leg to leg with a Green Forest player. Pacheco down on the turf for a few minutes before getting up and continuing. So give him a lot of credit. Now Hope had a chance there. So it'll be Green Forest. Oh, MJ. Don't get me started on that one, Lalo. MJ all day. This one cleared. And Pacheco secures it. Hey, Ant-Man may be the future, but MJ will always be the past, present, and future GOAT. I don't care what anybody says. The only thing that LeBron James is the king / goat of is flopping and whining. I wouldn't count out the Pacers as far as in terms of title talk. And regionally now, I tell you, I'm finding myself more and more a Oklahoma City Thunder fan. It helps that we've got a couple former Hogs that are key components of that Thunder squad, and Isaiah Joe and Jalen Williams. So a lot of fun with those guys. I was actually in Enid a couple weeks ago for the GAC baseball tournament, and we left a day early. Missed out on an opportunity to go see the Thunder, and it would have been game 1 of that series against the Nuggets. Oh my gosh. Some contact there. Might have been a little bit of a flop. Now, y'all can send me to Cancun if you want. Wouldn't bother me. I'll share my Cash App if that helps. And Pacheco grabs the corner kick. Chevy or Ford. Give me my Chevy all day. I do like the look of the Ford trucks. I think they look pretty sweet, but I don't have a whole lot of brand allegiance either, I must say. I've had several. In fact, currently I'm driving a Nissan, so. And by the way, if you're looking for something in a mid-size SUV, might I recommend a Pathfinder? Because, look, I've put 100,000 miles on that Pathfinder in just over a year and a half. Still runs like a dream. And back a couple of months ago when we got that 19 inches of rain in like 6 days, 13 inches in a night, I left my sunroof open after going to get dinner on Friday night. And roughly 24 hours later, I came back out to my car to head out while it was still storming. And we got an injury here as we got 2 players down. Number 10 for Green Forest. But, yeah, I left my sunroof open, come out, and literally a mini swimming pool was inside of the Pathfinder. And my best friends is a service manager for McClarty Nissan. And I called him up. I said, "You're never going to believe what I did." And I told him, and he said, "Do I need to send you a tow truck?" I said, "Believe it or not, every single component still works. No issues. Everything works. To this day, I've yet to have any issues out of it. So I'm convinced that when Nissan made the Pathfinder, they sealed that sucker up like a boat. Like, 'cause I had water coming out of the door speakers. They still work perfectly. So. Not sure how I feel about GTA 6. I remember the original GTA. But I will say the graphics of that game are insanity. Now, you better have one heck of an external storage device if you're going to play that on PlayStation and PS5, because Lord have mercy. The amount of space that takes up is absolute insanity. This one makes its way into the stands. World Cup coming to Bauxite 2026. That'd be awesome. Yes, Christina, I'm aware that it's irrelevant to the game. But, you know, I like to be interactive with our friends here in the chat. They're asking some questions. I'm having some fun. It's better than the cussing and the hatefulness that was in the chat earlier, right? And that one wide of the net as Pacheco chases it down and out. Hey, listen, I want to tell you now, if you came to this broadcast looking for pure analytical commentary of soccer, you got the wrong guy. But I will say, hey, listen, if you don't like my commentary, I have an extra headset. There's a few extra chairs next to me. I'll drop the address. Come on down. So Green Forest, that is going to be a yellow card, I would assume, and it is. So Christopher Alvarado will make his way to the bench. Justin Dean says, could comment on how bad the ref is. I don't do that anymore. The Arkansas Activities Association likes to put me in a corner anytime I do that. So I'm going to be nice to our officials. Because of that, I'm going to give my PSA of officials. Our officials make lots of mistakes. They also make lots of great calls. But you know what? I don't want to be out there doing their job. So I tend to lean on the side of not questioning our officials. But if you think you can do a better job than they do, call Bobby Swafford with the AAA. They are short on officials and would love to have you out on the pitch showing us how it's done. So give them a shout. I guarantee you they'll have you on a match by next season. I don't know that I want to ask any questions to that one. It's getting spicy in the chat. So 24-20 to go in this one, and it has been a good one. All of our goals scored in our first half. Neither squad's really been able to threaten much around the net here in the second half. Hey, big shout out, Daniel Reyes from Green Forest. The chat says hello. And now Green Forest going to put some work on Pacheco. And the Green Forest contingent not happy here, as it did look like the Hope defender was dragging and holding on to that Green Forest player trying to score the goal there. So we'll see what our call is going to be here as our officials have gotten together. That's up there, you're good. Thanks, Graza. I'll tell my wife. Shout out to Bible. Stoppage here with 23:36, and they will award a penalty kick here to Green Forest. Hey, come on, Jose. We were getting along yesterday. So big chance here now for Green Forest. Listen, I can take the fun in the chat. Y'all just don't do that to my guy Trip Keeter. You'll have him crying before it's all said and done. And this one tipped around. Green Forest, another chance at it. This one tipped. And I'm going to get a handball. We do. That's out. And so Pacheco with an opportunity to clear this one out now as we're down to 23-15. Oh, I apologize, Abe. Hey, listen, as I said, I am not knowledgeable at all in soccer. So just a free kick. Thank you. I will remember that for future. I'm a Niners fan. Unfortunately, rough season. Now Green Forest, they got a chance here. Open look at it. Hope gets back and restart things now. Oh, great opportunity there. Just couldn't cash in. That was number 11 on the shot opportunity there. Nothing. So 21:30 to go as still knotted at 2. And that one makes its way into the stands. Hey, credit to this man down here in the red polo shirt in our stands on the Green Forest side. Got a guy doing his best to film the action from the stands out there. I assume a parent. And he was about to get taken out by that ball. And a great job by a guy in the red polo to save him and his camera. Some real hope. Hey, but in all seriousness, if you do enjoy the commentary, look, I'll admit right now, soccer is by far and away a sport that I know nothing about, as we've got a stoppage here. Soccer is a sport that I know nothing about, and we're limited in our options for soccer commentary. And I know analytically wise, you're going to hear a whole lot more soccer knowledge over on our Robinson Sports Network broadcasts. Those guys will be with you tomorrow for the semifinals. But I appreciate you guys joining us. I really do, and it's been a good time. I'm learning a little bit about soccer as I go, and I do appreciate you guys correcting me from time to time in the comments because, this is one of those sports I don't know a whole lot about. But if you want some great, honestly, though, if you want some great commentary, come listen to us during football and basketball season if that's a sport you enjoy. We do have a great time. You can find me over on the Maumelle Sports Network's Voice of the Hornets and amongst other places. But most of the time I will be running things over on our Maumelle Sports Network. And so we like to bring in entertainment factor. It's not all just boring sports analytics. We like to have some fun with it. So we appreciate you guys for joining us. Tipping money, I got to tell you, I'm blushing. Thank you. A long stoppage here. I don't know. Somebody may need to explain to me in the comments what that's all about. As both squads sent to their benches for the moment. Now we're back out. I'm not sure really what we had going on there. So. But whatever it was, got both fan bases excited as both squads made their way out. Oh, that makes sense. We didn't have any of those yesterday. We had no water breaks yesterday, if that's what that was. But it would make sense. I think maybe that's a humidity thing would be my guess. I know we were doing that during the football. What was it? What finals was that we were having? I can't remember now, but hat trick. Goal! Anil Felipe with his third goal of the day, and he puts the Bobcats on top 3-2. Just what Mr. Felipe needed. He needed that water break, much to the chagrin of the water boy. I bet he got some Gatorade. And found the net right after, and with 20:09 to go, a hat trick for Felipe, and it's 3-2 Bobcats. I hope. It's Felipe again. And this one will be smothered by our goalkeeper. They've made it to the half over at Robinson. Dardanelle leads DeQueen 2-1. Once again, thanks for joining us here for the 4A State Soccer Tournament on the Natural State Sports Network. Our coverage is presented by our friends at UAMS Health, the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital, at 801 Cottage Drive in Little Rock. You can reach them at 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674. I'm Steve Henson with the Maumelle Sports Network, but also the owner of Natural State Sports. And so we appreciate your support and you guys joining us. And we have got an unfortunate injury, it would seem, here for Green Forest. And I'll get him up. Let's hope that he is okay. Is working to pull this roster real quick and find out who that is. You guys want to help me out? I do not have him on this roster, but 14 is the injured player for Green Forest. And that one up the hill to the fence. Shout out to Sergio Martinez of Hope. Hey, feel free to look me up on Twitter, X, whatever that thing's called. NSS Steve. Not near as active on there as I used to be. I don't have time, but I'm on the Book of Faces as well. Throw it on there. Hey, tipping money, we'll take it. I think Avery's about to throw the Cash App and Venmo info up there. Look at there. Oh, take that off, though. Don't cover the whole screen. There we go. I think you can just put the link in the comments, can't you? You don't have mod access? Okay. Shout out to Alex Lemus. I was impressed with Morrilton yesterday. I didn't get to watch that one. Was following along. I was on the calls over at Maumelle. Morrilton, a heck of a job. Through some adversity in that match. I think early down 1-0 to Heber, a red card. I think they played a man down is what I was told. So come back and come out victorious. And love our friends at Morrilton too as well. Coach Tipton, it's always been great to us. Anytime we've been at Morrilton, done a lot of games, whether it be basketball or football from Morrilton. So I do really enjoy making my way out to Devil Dog Country when I can. This one up ahead. Okay. I'll add it in a minute. Down to 14:50 to go as Hope trying to end the hopes of Green Forest. Their undefeated run through the season. They trail this one 3-2 thanks to a hat trick from Enil Felipe. that one launched into the band stands over next to us. Hey, look, there's the Cash App link for anybody that would like to say thank you and support for the broadcast. I know we did, actually. Coach Escola sent out information about all of our sponsorship opportunities to each coach, but we got a great partner in UAMS. Oh. Nearly an opportunity there at an open net instead. Good job by Green Forest to clear it, and now that one launched its way down. So the winner of this one, I saw that question in the comments, the winner of this one will play the winner of Robinson and Nashville. That'll be played, strangely enough, Robinson, that can't be right. Is that right? Do we get Robinson over here at 4 o'clock? That can't be right. The schedule shows that that's being played over here. That's not right. Robinson and Nashville will play at 4 o'clock. That match will be played over at Robinson on the Robinson Sports Network. Can't imagine what I'm seeing on SB Live is correct. There's no chance Robinson's not going to play on their home field. So Robinson Nashville will play at 4. Are you on boys or girls? I know it says at Boxside, but I don't. Mine says at Boxside for the Robinson Nashville. I don't think they have that inputted correctly. But either way, winner of this one plays Robinson Nashville tomorrow. The winner of Robinson Nashville tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So could I have made that any more confusing? And that one deflected away as it makes its way out of the stadium. Shout myself out, yes. I'm Steve Henson. That felt weird. Yeah, semifinals are tomorrow. One ticket punched this morning on the girls' side as the Lady Bearcats of Brooklyn defeated Magnolia in our first match of the morning. They've punched a ticket. They will play CAC tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. in our first semi. Sergio Stars, you have not made me blush yet, but if I am Morgan Freeman, I do not have his bank account, unfortunately. Pacheco got to be careful here, just about. Gave up the open net once again. Now Hope with a chance to outrun the defender and tipped away, still in play. Oh! We're going to get a high kick here. Right? Did I get that right? Somebody tell me if I got that right. I feel like that was the call there. High kick, right? Please tell me I'm right. I got about 33 minutes left over at Robinson. Dardanelle leading DeQueen 2-1 in the second half. Listen, Sergio, no streaking across the field if Green Forest wins. I need you to keep your pants on, please. Thank you. We got some players down on the turf. Hope had a player down momentarily over near the sideline. Green Forest has got a guy flat on his back here just outside of the, what I would call, end zone. I think he's cramping. They're asking for some water. So probably a cramping situation. This is the hottest weekend of the year so far, and by far the most humid. Lakers in 5. Don't the Lakers have to be in the postseason? I mean, the GOAT couldn't even get him and Luka to a second round. They're going to let is it going to be Mr. Hat Trick here with the free kick? I don't know. And it is. And easily pulled in by Green Forest. Listen, Big Poppy, I'm about as wide as they come. They don't give me street names. You just got to go by Steve. Seven and a half to play. Green Forest has been held scoreless since early. The man of the day, Mr. Felipe, blocked, but goal! Jonathan Hernandez extends the lead for the Bobcats. 4-2, Hope. That one set up by Neil Felipe. The rebound off the shot. Falls right to Hernandez, and Hernandez extends the lead, 4-2. Hey, my real question to all of you guys who are making me blush, men and women, I hope. How's my goal call? I've been working on it since yesterday. I was told in our first match that it sounds great. I just hope I'm doing it justice. That's all I ask. And some cramping going on out there. Hey, look, LeBron made an entrance. So 7 minutes to play. As they try to work the cramps here. As that's number 47, Elliot Vasquez, who is doing his best to get off of the pitch right now. Being serenaded by a chorus of Bobcat fans. It needs to be longer. Thank you, Abraham. I'm gonna keep working on it. My break is coming in 6.5 minutes, Big Poppy. So now the pressure squarely on Green Forest. 3 consecutive goals now for Hope after Green Forest took a 2-1 lead in the first half. Not seen a goal out of Green Forest since that empty net, Cole, when Pacheco came out late in the second half. And so this would be a pretty good size upset. And we're going to get a yellow card on Alvarado. That's his second yellow card. So red card, bye-bye. So Alvarado's day is done. And a break now for Green Forest if they're going to make a comeback, as Hope will play shorthanded here for the final 5.5. And Pacheco smothers it. This one booted away. And Green Forest got to be careful as that one kicked away out of bounds. A great number of folks watching us live right now, 380. Number continues to grow. Thank you all very much. I appreciate you guys surviving through my commentary here in this one. It's been a good time. I appreciate the chat. Had a good time with you guys and gals. Some of you have had a little more fun than others, and I appreciate that. Number 8, Felipe, has the hat trick for Hope. There, Joshua Sharp. '18 got the red card. It was Christopher Alvarado issued the red card after he picked up his second yellow card. It was 8, and now Felipe with the hat trick. Green Forest, great opportunity here, but once again, Pacheco swallows that one up, and you got to give Jacob Pacheco a ton of credit. Injured in the first half on a save attempt. Stayed down on the turf for a few minutes. Was able to get up and continue, obviously, and has only allowed 1 goal since then. He's done a phenomenal job throughout. So 3:10 to go. Green Forest, undefeated season. potentially coming to an end here. Green Forest back-to-back champs in 3A. Move up to 4A and continued to dominate in a very tough conference. They've run into these attacking Bobcats here in the second round of the state tournament. Two minutes left. Green Forest has got to put the pressure on here. And again, a reminder, winner of this one will play in the semis tomorrow at 4 against the winners between Robinson and Nashville. That one to be played at 4 o'clock. The SB Live bracket shows at Bauxite. I am 99.9% certain that match is being played at Robinson, because we can't have two matches at Bauxite at the same time. That's what you were trying to show me earlier. You could have just said that. Stop being so scared to talk, Avery. Avery's intimidated by all the comments in the chat about my voice, I think. He's like, I can't compete. So 45 seconds. And you can start to see the shoulders dropping for this Green Forest squad. An incredible season for Green Forest. Undefeated. After moving up, we have a clock stoppage here with 47 seconds, so now we're ready. It may come down, may come to an end prematurely. As they were done in by Mr. Felipe of Hope with a hat trick. And then the final nail was the late goal by Jonathan Hernandez to make it 4-2. And Hope is going to move on. Our next match coming up about 20 minutes after this. So for those of you who want to continue to watch great soccer and average commentary, hang around, join us for the next one. We appreciate each and every one of you. Congratulations to the Hope Bobcats as they punch their ticket to the semifinals. You can find that match tomorrow on the the Natural State Sports Network right here on this YouTube channel to be played over at Robinson. Once again, thank you so much for joining us for the 4A State Soccer Tournament brought to you or presented to you by UAMS Health Now, the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. We'll be back in roughly 20 minutes or so with our next matchup in girls action. Once again, thanks very much. I'm Steve Henson with the Natural State Sports Network. We'll see you in a few.